Hey, Roger the announcer here, and thanks for tuning in to episode 185 of Take It Personal Radio. On today's episode, we're bringing you the second installment of our Hip-Hop Quotables series. This time around, we've got verses from Common, Lauryn Hill, Jay-Z, Prodigy, Kurupt, Keith Murray, Scarface, and plug 1 and 2 of De La Soul. At the break, we dissect some of these quotables. We talk Biggie, Keith Murray, and even get into a few unpopular opinions, which is always fun. You're listening to Take It Personal Radio, where hip-hop lives, legends are honored, and the music always speaks louder than words.
Yes, sir. Salute, salute, salute. I'll be the General Steel. You about to check out Take It Personal Radio Show with Philip Flavor, Kevlar, Ron, and DJ 360. 360 degrees back home. You don't want to sit through this.
Okay, party people in the house.
I know, you're gonna dig this. Get up. The teacher is teaching. Take it personal. This is for your own concern.
Yo, what up? This is Fonte.
It's the rapper Big Pooh.
Little Brother's in the building, and right now you are checking out the Take It Personal show. Take it very personal. Go home at night and you can't sleep.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Foul March, and right now I gotta take it down. You're listening to Take It Personal Radio.
Let me show you exactly how it's properly done.
Yo, what's up? It's Black Thought from the Legendary Roots Crew, and you checking out Take It Personal Radio.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is DJ Premier. Take It Personal Radio is what you hear, and y'all need to listen up. Alright? Chill.
No, you're gonna dig this.
Yo, this is KRS-One, checking out the Take It Personal Radio show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Take It Personal with Brandman, and we in the building,
Yo, this is That G,
This is Cool Keith,
and you're checking out
Take It Personal Radio.
Ultramagnetic. Take It Personal.
Yo, what's up? This is Diamond D representing Digging in the Crates right here on Take It Personal Radio. Keep it right there, the best in hip-hop.
Sit back and learn.
Check it out. It's your brother Jay with the Damager representing. And you listening to the Take It Personal Radio show.
Take it personal.
This is Chuck D.
This is Flavor Flav, boy.
Yo, check this out. It's the Soul Brother #1 Pete Rock.
Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Cool G Rap. For those who don't know, y'all checking out Take It Personal Radio with my man Philip Flavor, Kevlar, Ammon Wade, and the boy DJ 360. You heard?
Yo, what's up? This is Be Real, aka Dr. Green Thumb, and you're blazing out to Take It Personal.
Yo, this is Del, the Funky Homo Sapien. You are checking out Take It Personal.
What up, world? It's Rocker, Iris Science, Dilated People, and I'm live, you understand? Worldwide, you understand? Yeah, chilling with my peoples. Philip Flavor, Kevlar, DJ 360. Take it personal.
When? Now? I am Shorty. IB 411.
I am
Shorty.
now? I am Patrick.
Don't do that again.
The biggest
I am Shorty
in the world.
IB 411.
I am Jack, and I
am Shorty. I am Shorty. IB 411.
Shoulder.
I am Chip.
I am again.
And I be Travel.
I am Shorty. IB 411.
Q-tip, I be friction.
I am Tasha. IB Short. I'm Devin. IB 411. One more time. I am Short. IB 411. I am Short. IB 411.
I am Pastanuce. I be the new generation of slaves here to make papes to buy record exec rates. The pile of revenue I create, but I guess I don't get a cut cause my rents I'm on flake. Product of a North Carolina cat who scratched the back of a pretty woman named Hattie, who departed life just a little too soon. It didn't see me grab the plug tune fame as we go a little something like this. Look, ma, no protection, now I got a daughter named Ayana Monet. And I can play the cowboy to rustle in the dough, so the scenery is healthy with her eyes lay. I am an early bird, but the feathers are black, so the apples that I catch are usually all worms. But it's a must to decipher one's queen from a worm who plays groupie and spread around the bad germ. I cherish the twilight, I maximize my soul is the right size. I watch for the power to run out on the moon.
And that'll be sometime soon.
Fake it in a fist of kids speaking that they're black when they just niggas trying to be Greek. Or some tongues who lied and said we'll be natives to the end. Nowadays we don't even speak. I guess we got our own life to live. Or is it because we want our own kingdom to rule? Every now and then I step to the now. For now I see back then I might have acted like a fool. Now I won't apologize for it. This is not a bunch of Brady's but a bunch of black man's pride. Yet I can safely say I've never played a sister by touching where her private parts reside. I've always walked the right side of the road. If I wasn't making song, I wouldn't be a thug selling drugs, but a man with a plan. And if I was a rug cleaner, bet your pasta have the cleanest rugs I am.
The plug 2 brand with the flavor in the flute. Watch the sniffing so a sack of shows in demand. I read the diction from the second page. I got the 1-2 gauge baritone to the ism fan. Trees fall so I can play ground with my ink. So let me lead you to my M's go. I push the infinite and carry it. My carry is a 3/1, so my plugins already know. Lick shots with Mo will catch the booth from a ghost in the heckling crowd. If I give a foot, Jackville caught a spill when a spill came from my mouth. I put a head down south. I don't check for the noose in the neck, so I never tell my M's that finesse is knocking at my door. I choose to run from the rays of the burning sun and dodge a needle washing up upon a sandy shore. I bring the element H with the 2, so you owe me what's coming when I'm raining on your new parade. It's just mind over matter, and what matters is that the mind isn't guided by the pen of shade. I keep the walking on the right side, but I won't judge the next who handles walking on the wrong, cause that's how he wants to be. No difference, see, I wanna be like the name of this song I am.
The noose. I be the new generation of slaves here to make tapes to buy record exec rakes. The pile of revenue I create, but I guess I don't get a cut cause my rent's a month late. The deeds of a natural are seeds that are no longer planted, so the famine in the mind is strong. Tactics of another plane is now proven sane. Sane enough to let you know from within this song. I stabilize many cableized viewers so my occupation's known, but not why I occupy. And that is to bring the peace, not in the flower, but the assalamu alaikum in the third I am.
Mi nombre es Denise y no sé lo que dije.
I am Drez.
I am Jamie and I be red. I be fast.
I am
Kim and I be chilling the hell out.
I am Bob and I be really tired of doing this, you guys.
Take It Personal Radio, episode 185. And here we are with part 2 of the Hip-Hop Quotables edition. Had a chance to listen to mix number 1, and I gotta say, fellas, I think I'm digging this mix as the number 1 thus far. I mean, not to discredit everything that we did in episode 184 because it was fantastic, but I think a lot of the reason why I'm really digging this mix, and our listeners will hear this in just a moment, is that we spend a little time out on the West Coast, and it's nice, folded in with some classic, East Coast bangers, and we got the West Coast representing, and it's just a good little medley of it's like a fucking hip hop salad. Extra croutons, maybe a little extra dressing, and some nice grilled chicken on top to get your protein. So sit back, relax, enjoy.
Nice.
This is part 2 of our tribute, and I don't know if this is necessarily going to be the last of the Hip-Hop Quotable series, but we are definitely going to go into something different and keep it interesting throughout the summer. Next episode will be our homage to the diss records throughout the years in hip-hop. But this one, like Kev said, this one may hit differently for some because, Wade, you always talk about the formative years and where you were when you heard certain songs, whether it be high school or college. And I think, when you hear songs like the Flavor in Your Ear remix, Biggie verse, or you're hearing some of that West Coast stuff, like especially Kurupt from Ain't No Fun, or Snoop on Ain't Nothing But a G-Thang, or even, Nas, It Ain't Hard to Tell, it's taking to a certain place. And I think we all have a soft spot for some of those songs. So this episode is another banger. Replayability is off the charts. We have 2 mixes in store. Mix 2 gets a little bit more current. And, like I said, this is going to be not the final chapter in the series, but definitely the last one you will hear for the foreseeable future. So enjoy this one. I'm gonna pass the mic to Don Flamenco. What up, Dre?
Hey man, it's Cinco de Mayo. I got my margarita here, so no gummies tonight. I'm keeping it clean. Listen, a continuation of another brilliant idea. Giving you the best of the best, reminding everybody of the most recognizable parts of your favorite tracks. But listen, I love the pacing with these episodes. Nothing too long. It's like double dutch. You just jump in, you get that action you're looking for, and then the next person gets in. Think of it like the ultimate cypher with no filler. This is the best of the best. So let's do what we do. Wade, say some crazy shit.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of crazy thoughts tonight because this is just straight up, let's call them underground anthems. You're going to know the words to every verse you hear tonight because you've played these songs so many times that you know at least half of these verses. In the world that we live in now, where our attention spans are so short, I think a lot of people will dig the way that we weave just a verse and boom, into the next song. So you're only going to hear about a minute and a half of each of these songs, and then it will mix beautifully into the next. For example, wait until you hear the Biggie into Redman in mix 1.
Teasing them.
A perfect tease to get us right into mix 1. Let's go.
Before we get started, we got to take a moment to thank our sponsors: Mike's Hot Honey, Homage, Boundless Audio, Get On Down, B-Side Buttons, Mr. Chico, and Late Night Record Pool. Keep it locked for some incredibly dope giveaways all summer long, right here on Take It Personal Radio. And as always, shout out to our Patreon supporters. You make all this possible, and we truly appreciate the continued support. And for those who don't support us on Patreon but still listen to every episode, send requests and win free records. We appreciate y'all too, but we'd appreciate you even more if you supported the show the right way. It's never too late to give back. And now, let's get into mix 1.
Brothers from the east with them beats that be thorough. Got the solar gravitation, so I'm bound to pull it. I gets down like brothers are found, ducking from bullets. Gun control means using both hands in my land, where it's all about the cautious living. Migrating to a higher form of consequence. Compliments are struggling, that shouldn't be notable. Man, every word I say should be a hip-hop quotable.
I'm sick of bitches shaking asses. I'm sick of talking about blunt. Sick of Versace glasses. Sick of slang. Sick of half-ass award shows. Sick of name brand clothes. Sick of R&B bitches over bullshit trap. Cocaine and cracks, which brings sickness to black. Sick of swole head rappers with they sickening raps. Claps and gaps, making the whole sick world collapse. The facts are getting sicker, even sicker perhaps. I stick a push to make a bundle to escape the synapse.
Man, life can get all up in your ass, baby. You better work it out. Now let me tell you what it's all about. A skin not considered equal. A meteor has more right than my people who be wasting time screaming who they've hated. That's why the native tongues has officially been reinstated.
Yo, how many mics do we rip on the deli? Send me say mini money, send me say many, many, many. How many mics do we rip on the deli? Mini money, send me say many, many, many.
I get mad frustrated when I rhyme, thinking of all them kids that try to do this for all the wrong reasons. Seasons change, mad things rearrange, but it all stays the same like the love Dr. Strange. I'm tame like the rapper, get red like a snapper when they do that. Got your whole block saying true that, if only they knew that. It was you who was irregular, soldier sold for some secular music actors whack, plus you use that loop over and over, claiming that you got a new style. Your attempts are futile, ooh child, you're puerile, brainwaves are sterile. You can't create, you just wait to take my tape, laced with malice, hands get callous from gripping microphones from here to Dallas. Go ask Alice if you don't believe me. I get inner visions like Stevie, see me ascend from the chalice like the weeby, indeed be like Khalid Muhammad. MCs make me vomit, I get controversial, freaking style with no rehearsal. Ooh, contraire, mon friend, don't you even go there. Me without a mic is like a bee without a snare. I dare to tear into your ego. We go way back like some ganja and Palico or Calico vision. My rhymes make incisions in your anatomy, and I back this with Deuteronomy or Leviticus. God made this word, you can't get with this. Sweet like licorice, dangerous like syphilis. Yeah.
How many mics do we rip on the deli? Mini money, send me say many, many, many. How many mics do you rip on the deli? Mini money, send me say many, many, many. How many mics do we rip on the deli? Mini money, send me say many, many, many. How many mics do I rip on the deli?
While I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a rubber gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain, which shit was quick to see. From selling cane to brains was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my thug on properly. My squad and me lack of respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. However brief, I know this game got valleys and peaks. Expectation for dips, for precipitation, we stack chips hardly. The youth I used to be, soon to see a million, no more. Big Willie, my game is grown, prefer you call me William. Illin' for revenues, grateful lemon like Channel 7 News. Round 7 Jews, head dead in the mic, forgetting all I ever knew. Convenient amnesia, I suggest you call my lawyer, I know the procedure. Lock my body, can't trap my mind easily. Explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant, that's how we on it. Live at the main event, I better trip them out, we on it. Presidential suites, my residential for the weekend. Confidentially speaking in code since I sent you peeking. The NXS rental, don't be fooled, my game is mental. We both out of town, dawg, what you trying to get into? Viva, Las Vegas, see ya later at the crab tables. Meet me by the one that starts a G-up. This way no fraud willies, present gambling, they re-up. And we can have a pleasant time sipping margaritas, yeah. Can I live? Can I live? I'm out for presidents to represent me. 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 Well, I was spit that Wonder Rhymer shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Caught up in the finest shit. Live out my dreams until my heart get found. And while we crave, you know exactly what the shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. Handling sense of team, I dish out like the point guard of your favorite team. Without doubt, my life ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. And now it's kosher shit is so acidic. I blow a digit on the diamond in a minute, but no bitch bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be knocking, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get pardoned. Shit, I'm involved, we got me pins and needles. And my cerebral beats, the wicked is evil. Thoughts that this more to feed you. P-facts, in the game so deep, fiends can catch ya. Freeze off my kneecap, can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking crystals, we up the feet. Rappers going broke, trying to keep up with me. My rise the riches, surprise the bitches, think harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, GS the fuck up, Dries the fuck up. Watch me shine like a bright lamp, he gets the fuck up. All rhymers forget it, like Alzheimer's. Small timers, I said it, I'm addressing all drama. Talk to me.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 every presidents to represent me.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop to the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat comes. Says the beat is short shot. Come on. I met this girl when I was 10 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. She was old school, and I was just a shorty. Never knew throughout my life she would be there for me on the regular. Not a church girl, she was secular. Not about the money, those stuff was my checker, but I respected her. She hit me in the heart. A few New York niggas had did her in the park, but she was there for me, and I was there for her. Pull out a chair for her, turn on the air for her, and just cool out and listen to her. Sitting on bone, wishing that I could do eventually. If it was meant to be, then it would be, cause we related physically and mentally, and she was fun then. I'd be geeked when she come around. Slim was fresh, Joe, when she was underground, original, pure, untapped, but a down sister. Boy, I tell you, I miss her. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop to the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Calm sense, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. You act, yo, we gotta be the short shot. Short shot.
Yeah. What up, y'all? This is Calm Sense, and right now you're listening to Filler Flavor Crew. We rocking it. Yeah.
1, 2, Calm Sense is going to drive. I used to love her, 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 I used to love her. Quit fucking up the shit, y'all.
Flavor in your ear. The first verse. You can really just play Biggie's verse.
Yeah. You don't want to hear his shit.
Man, you can play Biggie's verse and keep it moving.
You don't want to hear Rampage, the Last Boy Scout?
Niggas is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, nigga ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote much. More guns than roses, foes is shaking in their boots. A visible bully, like the gooch, disappear, vamoose, you whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been the cop, fuck hip-hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot, the flame's about to drop.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear.
Ziggy Smalls is the illest. What? Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Yeah. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant. son, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest. Gats, I pull it. Bastards ducking when Big B bucking. Chicken heads be clucking in my back room fucking. It ain't nothing. They know Big B handling with the Mac in the act door paneling. Bandaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Wear boxes so my dick can breathe. Breeze through in the Q45 by my side. Lyrical high, and those that brushes my clutches get put on crutches. Get smoked like Dutches from the master. Hate to blast ya, but I have to. You see, I smoke a lot. Your life is played out like Kwame and them fucking polka dots. Who rock the spot? Biggie, you know how the weed go. Unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the 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 Biggie Smalls is the
check. I could get smooth to any groove, relax the tongue. Let my mic take a cruise around the planet. Packing men like Janet Jackson. She's asking if I can slam it.
Yo, Rat Man, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck off that punk smooth shit, man. Get with that rough shit, man. You know how we do.
Mic check. I walk around the street with the black Tech 9 by the waistline, kicking out hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, then after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat, son. Chigga bang bang, yo bust the slang with my name. It's the Red Man on the funk thing. Psych your motherfucking rights tonight. To do what I wanna do, to do it like dynamite. The one perfected, when the funk been ejected. I roughen up the rough draft to like make your head split. Past the 40 and the blunt, and don't front on the blunt, cause when you do front, brother, you getting stomped. I'm not an addict, more like Puff the Magic. Then pass it when I'm through, cause my crew got to have it. I don't claim to be a big rap star, cause no matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar. So listen up and take heed to what I'm saying, cause tonight's tonight, and me and my niggas ain't playing.
Fat black bitch, nasty. Butch bands, booger breath bitch. Tortilla chips bitch. Nasty African, off the Bojangle. Turn up the shoes.
I'm like, bruh, like I had cerebral palsy. My flow's be wet like all you girls draws be. Crack the bill, spread the Buddha, then the hit ass. Rolling up in thin axe, who chipped in for the tin bag, etc. I roll my blunts with two textures. Pick up 50 bags and then I smoke all the extras. It's the truth, like fuck 180 proof. Don't drop your jaws, I'll fuck through your Daisy Dukes. Put your fingers up in the air if you're high. I walk by, so F a drive. I swing a bit and batting average is half as good as Reggie Jackson's. That's why you talk backwards. And Chuck's Beals and Bogart shit like Humphrey. You couldn't beat me if you ran with 21 Jump Street or 90210. Fuck it, yo. In the movies, I'm the nigga pumping Buddha in the back row. Check it out, yo.
Alright, yo, ladies and gentlemen, right now, if you don't know what the fuck is about to go on, this is Take It Personal. With my boy, Full of Flavor, Kevlar, Aaron, Roger the announcer, and DJ 360 with his stinking ass. This is Take It Personal, and we in the building, biatch.
Reggie had, the metaphors, the way that he rhymed, the wordplay. I saw him at a club in Newark called Sensations, and he was with Do It All from Lords of the Underground. Do It All rhymed, and Reggie was his DJ. He was like, my man rap, and Reggie had one line, he said, I float like a butterfly, sting like the rock group. So all to make him like, yo, nobody does this. Right. He was already ahead. Reggie was so ill that I gave him my number. I didn't write it down.
He remembered it.
And a few days later, he called the phone. But he had to remember the number. I'm a nonchalant person, so at the end of the day, like, yo, you want to do this? And plus, he's already a fan. He don't believe this is happening. Like, oh shit, I'm on the phone with Eric. He's biting me over. Yeah. So that was it. That was it.
You're quite hostile.
I got a right to be hostile.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Straight from LOD, Park Nav, the one and only Philly King, Keith Murray. You're quite hostile.
Keith Murray, coming from the north, south, even left. Rhyming to death, making the world wanna take a deep breath. With the body boom fast, my paragraph portrays the human behavior in a psychopath. Ooh, I might lose my cool and break fool and pull out my get busy tools. I write like a mad journalist to funk that's deeper than the bottomless split. The most beautifulest thing in this world is my notion for murderous poetry, emotion, and the idiotic shit I come across. Won't release a trap dead with explosive force. I'll push your head through the cracks of sanity and leave your brain doing a bit in purgatory. It's 96 degrees in the shade. Before I catch blood on my blade, I take my foot straight into the stage and get opened over stupid bumping rubbing tracks. When I rap, my jams be packed like a laundromat. My contacts will wreck your whole concept, cause my delivery is so complex. And I'm intergalactic on plastic, with the super distinguished shit I kick. I'm high strung at the top of my lung with my tongue, making hardcore niggas wanna get dumb. My dialogue comes straight from the slum, damaging your medulla, cerebrum and cerebellum. You got a crew, you better tell them.
Act like you mean it, soldier. Take it personal podcast. Motherfuckers keep burying the club. Just go LOD and we will laugh. Take it personal podcast.
Stranded on death row, so duck when I swing my shit. I get rugged like raw head wrecks with fat tracks that fit the gangster type. When I recite's kinda lethal, niggas know the flow that I kick, there's no equal. I'm murdering niggas, yo, and maybe because of the tone I kicks when I grip the mic and kick shit niggas can't fuck with. So remember, I go hardcore and slam, not respect like a sensei, whoop ass like Van Damme. So any nigga that claim they bossin', why don't you bring your ass on over to Crenshaw Slauson? Take a walk through the hood, where we up to no good, slanging on things like a real OG should. I'm stacking and macking and packing a tin, so when you're slipping, I slip the clipping, but ain't no set tripping, cause this death row rolling like the mafia. Think about whooping some ass, but what the fuck stopping you? Ain't Nathan but a buster. I'm stranded on death row from pumping slugs and motherfuckers. Now you know you're outdone. Fill the shotgun, corrupt inmates, cell block on.
Yeah, check this out, this Kurupt, doing the big, Kevlar, you dig what I'm talking about, AA1, my nigga, 360 in the building, full of flavor, we pushing this line heavy, you understand me? That TIP shit, we go from the tip top and making drops, you dig what I'm saying? Take it personal radio in the building, where we hit y'all with this real subject matter, talk about real hip-hop. Let's get it, gentlemen, get it, gentlemen, get it, gentlemen.
Yo, yeah. Yo, Death Row's in the motherfucking house, wrecking shit, you know what I'm saying? This is Dr. Dre in the motherfucking house, you know? Yo, I got my homeboys in the house, the dog clowns definitely in here. Yeah, I got my nigga Kurupt, ready to wreck some shit.
I'm up and rugged and up to the dirt. I'm from the dog pound, nigga, so I'm putting in work. I'm no joke. Who the fuck you trying to provoke? 187. It's cold how his ass got smoked. I don't drink no fucking VSOP. I drink the motherfucking OGOE. I'm from the clique that be kicking the gangster shit, bitch. Real niggas, real G with real big dicks. I hit them up with the pound. So what you wanna throw up? Claiming your cocaine a cabbie when you blow up. Know what? The pound's in the motherfucking house back again. We try to get high as we can, Dr. Dre. We kickin' fat rhymes to produce and kick shit. I get more wicked than Beetlejuice. Motherfuckers get battered, so scatter before I keep you hostage. A nigga hostile like the Grim Reaper. So I'm coming from my hood. What hood? We really like to know where in you. I thought you knew, motherfucker. Don't you know I'm stranded on the road? I take a look into the crowd, pick a style to flow. I'm massive. Motherfuckers get murdered for action. Relax, kid. You're rolling with a fucking assassin. I laughed it dirt the other day. Betray the role of a G from the D-O-double-G, P-O-U-N-D. Pound so bow wow, motherfucking marks to execute. You start when the chronic is sparked, I'm like Barkley. Rough and rugged, but raw like Rawhead. Rex, I flex murderous rhymes to leave you all dead. What's said is what's said, it's already spoke. The dead is the dead, I ain't no fucking joke. I murder motherfuckers as a hobby. One of my idols ain't no joke, so why in the fuck should I be? Fly me to the Bahamas, rough drama, dramas. What you kicking? Wicked is how I'ma approach ya. The lobster who's quick to up and smoke ya. You're looking like a smoker, grinning like a joker. I'll yoke you from the back like a bitch talking shit. Cause a bitch ain't shit but a hoe and trick on my dick. Flip, let's take a trip to the dog pound. Fool tried to pump me when I was young, but I'm a hog now. And I get respect, and I step with a tech 9. Ready to put something up in that ass so you respect mine. Fool, death row ain't lynching and the pound ain't mobbing. We all don't give a fuck when in your crib and start robbing. Throbbing, I'm breaking niggas down in the 90s. Maxing at the pound with my drugs and with the fine.
Pulling up the balls right now, something new by Snoop Doggy Dogg. This one goes out to the ladies from all the guys. A big bow wow wow. Cause we gonna make it a little mystery here tonight. This is DJ Easy Dick on the station that slaps you across your fat ass with a fat dick.
Well, if Kurupt gave a fuck about a bitch, I'd always be broke. I never have no motherfucking endo to smoke. I get sloped and loony. Bitch, you can't do me. Do we look like BBD? You hoochie groupie. I have no love for hoes. That's something that I learned in the pound. So how the fuck am I supposed to pay this hoe? Just the latest hoe. I know the pussy's mine. I'ma fuck a couple more times and then I'm through with it. There's nothing else to do with it. Pass it to the homie. Now you hit it. Cause she ain't nothing but a bitch to me. And y'all know that bitches ain't shit to me. I gives a fuck. Why don't y'all pay attention? Approach her with a different proposition. I'm corrupt, ho. You'll never be my only one. Trick ass bitch. If you know if the homies get paid, if you know if the homies get paid, if you know if the homies get paid, if you know if the homies get One, two, three into the four. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up.
Cause you know we're about to rip shit up.
Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low death niggas, so we're crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'ma let them understand from a young G's perspective. And before me dig on a bitch, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now you know I ain't with that shit, Lieutenant. Ain't no pussy good enough to get burned while I'm offended. And that's realer than real deal, Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before, with a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know and I know I flow some old funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this. And who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode. Creep with me as I crawl through the hood. Maniac, lunatic, call him Snoop Eastwood. Kicking dust as I bust fuck peace and the motherfucking drug police. You already know I give a fuck about a cop, so why in the fuck would you think that it would stop?
plot. Yeah, that's what we's about to do. Take your ass on a mission with the boys in blue. Dre, what up, Snoop? Yo, I got the feeling. Tonight's the night like Betty Wright, and I'm chilling, killing, feeling, no remorse. Yeah, so let's go straight to the motherfucking source and see what we can find. Crooked ass cops that be getting niggas a gang of time, and now they wanna make a deal with me. Scoop me up and put me on they team and chill with me and make my pockets bigger. They wanna meet with me tonight at 7 o'clock. So what's up, nigga? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? I got the gauge, a Uzi, and my motherfucking 22. So if you wanna blast, nigga, we can buck 'em. If we stick 'em, then we stuck 'em. So fuck. Yeah, and you don't stop. Cause it's 187 on an undercover car. Yeah, and you don't stop. Cause it's 187 on an undercover car.
To all the killers and the $100 billers. For real, niggas who ain't got no feelings. Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land, we be gunning. And keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face, you're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You can put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Enough nigga deceased, another story is told. It ain't nothing really. And yo, done sparked the Philly, so I could get my mind off these yellow back niggas. While they still alive, I don't know, go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through, or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds and guns. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get shot, locked down, and turn guns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones, shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. Son, your beef is mine. So long as the sun shines to light up the sky, we in this together, son, your beef is mine. As time goes by, an eye for an eye. We in this together, son, your beef is mine. So long as the sun shines to light up the sky, we in this together, son, your beef is mine.
A drug dealer's dream, stash cream, keys on a triple beam, 500 Estelle Green, 95 nickel gleam, condominium, thug dressed like a gentleman, tailor-made ostrich, Chanel for my women friend, murdering, numbers on your head while I'm burglaring, shanking, serving them, what's up to all my niggas swerving in New York metropolis, the bridge brings apocalypse, shoot at the clouds, feels like the holy beast is watching us, madman, my sanity is going like an hourglass, gun inside my bad hand, I slice trying to bag grams, I got hoes that used to milk you, niggas who could've killed you, it's down with my ill crew of psychos, Nas Escobar moving on your weak production, pumping corruption in the third world, we just bust, as time goes by, an eye for an eye, we in this together, son, your beef is mine, so long as the sun shines to light up the skies, we in this together, son, your beef is mine, as time goes by, an eye for an eye, we in this together, son, your beef is mine, so long as the sunshine can light up the skies, we in this together, son, your beef is mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours, the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's
mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours, the world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
I sip the Don Pete, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes. All the words past the margin. The whole of mic I'm throbbing, mechanical movement, understandable smooth shit that murderers move with. The thief's theme, play me at night, they won't act right. The fiend of hip hop has got me stuck like a crack pipe. The mind activation, react like I'm facing time like Pappy Mason. With pins I'm embracing, wipe the sweat off my dome, spit the phlegm on the streets. Suede Timbs on my feet, makes my cipher complete. Weather cruising in a 6 cab, I'm on Montero Jeep, I can't call it. The beats make me falling asleep, I keep falling, but never falling 6 feet deep. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Say what?
I'm out for dead presidents to represent me.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours, the world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this?
The world is yours, the world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this?
It's yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, whose world is this?
It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. My mic check is life or death, breathing a sniper's breath. I exhale the yellow smoke of Buddha through righteous steps, deep like the shining, sparkle like a diamond, sneaker Uzi on the Allen, and my army jacket lining hit the earth like a comet invasion. Nazis like the Afrocentric Asian, half man, half amazing. Cause in my physical, I can express through song, delete stress like Motrin, then extend strong. I drink my wet with Medusa, give her shotguns in hell from the split that I lived in hell. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Hard. It ain't hard to tell.
Just listen to this. 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 Just listen to this.
Just listen to this. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. Just listen to this.
Yo, peace and blessings. This is Ahmad.
Yeah. What's up, man? This is Razcast. You are now checking out Take It Personal with my man Jason Gloss, Kevlar, and DJ 360. You know what the fuck it is. Let's go.
We went all around the planet, pitching, and no one hit it.
I'm the first batter up them all.
Well, then come with it. All around the planet, pitching, and no one hit it.
I'm the first batter up them all.
Well, then come with
it's
it.
the nigga roll back, conk but lock. Cause the vibe keeps me boxed and funk. Makes you rock to the side, gave it all I had. Just to have what I got, niggas trying to be bad. And they mad cause they not gonna defeat the rapper who got 3 ways to sack her. Quarterback and slaughter whack MCs with ease. These nuts what you get and a busted lips. What you have when you come at me with buster shit. Autographs given driven so I musta hit. Bought a Jag chillin' on the shore just to dip. Get it right cause I get it night in and night out. I'm butter covering up whack MCs like Whiteout. Don't doubt it that they just be okay, rappers overrated. Who hated that a nigga from the west blew up and made it. And I'd braid it if I had it, but for now I keep it balded. Niggas trying to touch me better stop for they get scalded. I'm hot like a skillet of grits, crush you to bits. When I look over the room and then lower the boom and think that they can defeat the man that can't be beat. I do the breaststroke clown while you drown in 3 feet. Be beat like robots on Buck Rogers plus like bus. 25th century rhyme, so you decline to battle anytime. Had skills since I was 9. Dope lines, the only weapon that I cock. I never drop. I stop clones cause Biden's never condoned. From the west side, 4th Avenue, Crew Jones.
We went all around the planet, pitching, and no one hit it.
I'm the second batter, Razcast.
Well, then come with it. All around the planet, pitching, and no one hit it.
I'm the second. Nah, forget it. My Ferrari Magnum got 357 calibers to bust the suckers smelling like Gallagher. Body chemistry consists of Hennessy, toxic melanin with an adamantanium skeleton like Wolverine. Child, my heart pumps kerosene. Son, I spit butane. Burn any bastard you name till I die. And even when I'm maggots, I'ma still be fly. Perpetrator, you're not the one. Your name's not Anthony Hardaway. I'm like a wolf with blood dripping down the fangs. My technique's foul enough to shoot the flagrant technical. I be coming off the head rougher than rib tip receptacles. Expecting exceptional syllables to be the next man's umbilical cord. Catch distortion. Raz cancels kids like abortion. Sending niggas to hip-hop hell, eternal damnation through Riders block. I'll rock over the result of Reeboks and sand. Stand deal, forget a live band. Just my mouth and hand. And even if man wasn't prehensile, I'd still find a way to grip mics. Hold my tip when I piss and pick off pubic lights. Cause see, I always been nice, but first brother slept. Now I come back twice like Christ to resurrect the West. Check.
Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this. Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this. Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this. Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen.
A lot of people don't know I produced Onyx Last Days beat. And that beat survived the test of time. It's one of those beats that you just play. So I went to the 8 Mile premiere, right? We didn't have no tickets, but we was cool with Dre. Yo, Fredro, what up, Trey? What up? Yo, we ain't got, come with me. Did the red carpet with Dr. Dre, all that, but y'all niggas sit right there. Me and the guy sat down and shit. So now we in the 8 Mile premiere, and I didn't even know the beat was in the movie. Like, nobody told me. You know, there was no clearance, nothing. I didn't know nothing. We watching the movie was dope. And then Eminem is battling. Yo, I caught the ill chill. I was like, oh shit, this beat is in a movie? Yo, just to see Eminem rhyming on that beat was inspirational, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga rhyming on my beat that I cooked up on the SP 1200.
Thinking about taking my own life, I might as well. Except they might not sell weed in hell. And that's where I'm going, cause the devil's inside them. They make me ride for my own nationality. That's kinda ignorant, but yo, I gotta pay the rent. So yeah, I'll stick a nigga most definite. The degenerate, if I get caught, I'm innocent. Cause I don't leave no sticky fingerprint. For the cops, they only good if they dead. And all that badge and the gun shit be going to their head. To make bread, I gotta steal for sports. So I stole a show and made some pennies for my thoughts. And if this fucking rap shit don't pay, I'ma start selling drugs around my way. Killing my own people in the USG. Shit, they gon' get it from somebody, I'd rather it be me. Besides, they can't tax dirty money. And you can't trust nobody. No one. I'm the Scorpion. And I'll probably bite the bullet, cause I live by the gun.
Can you hear this 25 to light bitters who just came out and pulling flame out? Say game, blow your brains out. It's life on the edge of dangerous. Where you living, never giving a shit. Cause we living in it. It's South Suicide Queens when niggas act up. Nigga back up. Official ass, throw your fucking gats up. It's life on the edge of dangerous. Where you living, never giving a shit. Cause we living in it. We never giving a shit. Cause we living in it. Official ass motherfuckers don't give a shit. Word up.
Hey yo, it's not business. It's your boy Sticky Fingers, Onyx in the business. Take this shit personal, motherfucker. Straight to the head, 100 man. Blah.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, the heavy metal king hold big shit with spare clips. You see eclipse when the Mac spit, your top got split. Laying dead with open eyes, close his eyelids. Turn off his light, switch to darkness. It's deep in the abyss of street life. Blood on my kick, shit on my knife. Use the wild child, kick will turn them into mice. I was born to take power, leave my mark on this planet. The phantom of crime rap, niggas is left stranded. Shut down your operation, close for business. Leave a foul taste in your mouth like Guinness. POW niggas is found, MIA. We move like the special forces, green beret. Heavily around my throat, I don't claim shit brand new. Back in 89 the same way. The guard P, walk with a limp, see. But simply, to simplify shit, no man could go against me. Test me, you must be bent, G. Don't tempt me, I had this full clip for so long, it needs to empty. The reason why I full for so long, cause I don't waste it. You properly hit, blood in your mouth so you can taste it. Quiet as kept, I lay back and watch the world spin. I hear thugs claiming that they gonna rob the mall when they see us. I tell you what, black, here's the issue, it's a package deal. You rob me, you take these missiles along with that. I ain't your average cat, fuck rap. I'm trying to make cream and that's that. Whatever it takes, however it got to go down. 4 mics on stage, a motherfucker 4 pound. Speakers leaking out sound and niggas leaking on the ground. I could truly care less, the guard gon' get his regardless. Blow for blow, let's find out who hit hardest. This rap artist used to be a stick up artist. Sometimes I test myself, see if I still got it. Alive niggas stay on point, never disregard shit or forget the essence from which I emerge. PS6 and say that bullshit for the birds. Live up to my words, if I got beef, niggas coming in herds. We flush through your clique, get purged.
The real hip-hop
Coming out of mix 1, that was Hell on Earth, Prodigy's second verse off a classic tune. A lot of classic joints came out in this time, which was 1996. We play quite a few. We start off with Stakes the High. We play both verses from Posdnuos and Trugoy. We play Lauryn Hill's verse off How Many Mics. So a lot of good stuff. But really, let's talk about mix 1. When you guys heard the Biggie verse off Flavor in Your Ear, did you think that it was almost unfair for anyone who came on after Biggie?
I thought that the LL verse actually stole the show, but Biggie's verse was phenomenal. I still think it was another glimpse of getting old LL back in the mix. I think he was the one that kind of stole it, but yeah, I mean, listen, you didn't need anything else after that.
LL did a Ghostface on that song. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, but it worked.
But like, so LL's style on there and energy was great, but as far as quotables go, I don't know if anyone had more than Biggie. I mean, when you talk about
you can't use the word blotitious, I get it.
Or UPS is hiring. I mean, that has become like almost like a meme before memes were such a thing.
That's true.
You know?
That was true. The rhymes were fantastic.
Flavor in Your Ear was an incredible song by itself with just Craig Mack. And then like the remix became a whole nother animal. So.
And the crazy thing is these dudes hated each other. He hated Craig Mack.
Yeah.
But Biggie hated him.
Biggie and Craig Mack were not. Were not cool for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What else? We played Commons. I Used to Love Her. I mean,
come on.
That's an iconic.
Real Hostile, man. Hostile.
Whoa. Don't skip over probably one of the greatest tracks Common's ever done.
That
one of the greatest stories ever.
Yeah. And indirectly it started a war with him and Ice Cube.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Which we will get into next.
Probably next. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes,
we will get into that. But let's
Rock catching some bullets on that for producing it.
Let's stay on the West on mix 1. We have Stranded on Death Row by Kurupt. We have Puffin' on Blunts, another incredible verse by Kurupt. Ain't No Fun by Kurupt. Kurupt has definitely had his share of bangers. Certified Hip-Hop Quotables. Deep Cover, Snoop Dogg. I mean, that was the first time we all heard Snoop. And what else did we play? We played Nothing But a G Thing, Snoop's verse. So, look, we definitely have a little bit of everything for everybody on here. Mix 1 from Nas to, Redman to Keith Murray to Jay-Z. It's definitely a nice eclectic group.
So I will say that when we're talking about Stranded on Death Row, I feel like Lady of Rage was like snubbed from the All-Star team. Her verse in that song is so dope, dude. I know you talk about wanting to keep it compact and tight and not do multiple verses per song, but I think if there is one song that from that West Coast medley, that was the one that deserved. Plus a little, little additional females on here to partner up with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, she stood out, didn't she?
Well, because she sampled on that a lot too,
Can I bring up one song that was on Mix 1 that I just never really liked this song at all and don't understand why it's so popular? That Onyx song, Last Days.
One of my favorites.
Why do people love that song? It's such a it puts me to sleep, that song.
I think it's kind of depressing.
Oh my God, the beat is probably one of the greatest beats around. I mean, you guys are crazy for that shit.
That's a quintessential New York hip-hop beat from the 90s.
I just never dug that song. And maybe it's because I wasn't really the biggest Onyx fan either. I don't know.
Wow. Okay. Kev with
throwing a Wadeism.
Kev with the unusual Aaron Wade.
Wadeism.
Yeah. Show.
Nice.
Wow.
Got me on that one, Kev. I'm going to say that I was so glad to hear Unbelievable, which I will strongly say is Big's best song ever.
My favorite.
He's got a few good ones, but that's the one.
Okay, hold on. Going back though. Yes, the beat is fantastic, but the name of this episode is Hip-Hop Quotables. Who is that? Fredro Starr in that verse? Or Sticky Finger? Sticky. Yeah, he's terrible. I don't know.
He's crazy. Man. Sticky fingerprints.
Wait, balance it out. Give him an opinion on Mix 1. What was something that you feel very strong about?
Let's see. I don't like the Fugees. I think they're one of the most overrated groups ever. And I think that the score is a 3-mic album. How about that?
Wow. Damn. Now, a 3-mic album because of the rapping on it, or just overall?
It's just, I just don't.
Just for having Pros in there.
Just, it doesn't do a whole lot for me. I think that it's a one-woman show.
Wow.
A one-woman show. 3-mic album.
I love the score.
Okay.
I think the allure to that album is how just unique it is, and like every song is like, it's like a whole different feeling of every song.
You don't think Wyclef is talented?
Yeah, he just didn't do anything for me. I just don't care. I will say though, this shit and this mix is incredible though. I mean, there's nothing to complain. There's nothing to complain about. The Lauryn Hill verse on the Fuji song with the au contraire, mon frère, don't you even go there. So dope that Apathy made a song out of it.
Okay, look, I could live with that because I know, look, Fugees are not for everybody, but I don't agree. I honestly thought like one of you guys would say like "Come With It" was like, why are we playing that?
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, it's dope. I thought you might play all 3 verses.
Well, you know, it gets to the point where we got to keep it moving, and as much
and those are long verses.
Yeah, as much as you want to play more verses, you got to kind of pick and choose. So for that, it just made sense because it was 1 and 2 back to back, kind of like what we did with Stakes is High. But yeah, Saphir was great on it as well. But
number 1 though is Hostile. Keith Murray, first time anyone's heard of him, absolutely comes out of left field swinging. Says so many cool things in that verse. It's undeniable. It's so good.
That's another one of my, first time I heard it was MTV, Yo MTV Raps. And if I recall in the video, isn't he just like standing in a doorway, just like in like a fucking house?
Oh, he's like walking down the street, swaying his arms.
Or maybe Eric Sermon's in a house and just like standing in like a doorway the whole video.
There's stuff like that in it for sure. Hey, the Nas, It Ain't Hard to Tell. That was one of my favorites as well. I love the video where he's got the winter hat on with the flip phone. He's kneeling down, and the large pro beat in that verse. I know every word. It's just butter.
Yeah, that was the debut single, but it wasn't his first single. Halftime came out before, but it was the debut single off Illmatic. And I just remember everything about it was perfect. It sampled Michael Jackson, which, by the way, in order to sample Michael Jackson, he had to promise him he was not going to curse on the song. That's might be the only song on Illmatic that does not have any curses on it. But I thought, just his vocabulary at the time. How old was Nas when Illmatic came out?
Like 19, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is incredible. He's
20. He says he's 20 and life's a bitch. He woke up early on his born day. He's 20.
But that's that song. But I think It Ain't Hard to Tell was 19.
It was earlier. It was earlier.
It just, whether he was 19 or 20, it's just incredible that he was able to do what he did on that album. So, and that song really truly captures the essence of what Illmatic was. I'll talk a little bit about Mix 2, before we get to Mix 2. But I will say Mix 2 features, I would say, clusters of certain rappers. Like, you get a lot of Black Thought. You get a little bit of Jadakiss in here. You have a little bit of Pharaoh. We kind of circle back to Jay-Z. We even throw a little Scarface on here. Kev, what's your Scarface impression?
And I'm in number Mix 2. Scarface, motherfucker, gonna ride like I did to you.
You even threw some RA in here, which, as much as we have shitted on him over the years,
you got to give credit where credit's due.
That's so true, especially that album.
Oh, is it the Agent Orange song or not Agent Orange?
Yes, Uncommon Valor.
Yes. That's a great song.
So as we progressed with these mixes, get a little bit more current, because a lot of our listeners don't necessarily relate to everything we do. They weren't born in the 70s or 80s. So we do get a little bit more current. But again, keeping up with the theme, these are all hip-hop quotables. Some of them are actually truly hip-hop quotables from the source. So I really hope that you guys enjoy these series. And next one's going to be a great one too. Before we get to Mix 2, I just want to tease you guys, tickle the taint. We have some incredible sponsors coming up for our summer episodes. I've worked diligently on finding some really cool sponsorships. And as far as giveaways go, we have stuff from B-side buttons, like patches. We still have that satin starter jacket that Dre's been sweating in profusely from Mike's Hot Honey.
Now it's starting to get hot, man, so I've got to give it away.
We got some records from Get On Down. We even have shirts from Homage. Now, do you guys say homage or do you say homage?
Homage. It's homage.
The brand I want to say is Homage, though. Even though the correct way would be an homage, or
You know what? Now that I think of it, can't you say it both ways?
I don't know. Dre, can you say it both ways?
You pay homage, but if it's an homage,
I think it's homage. If you could say it either way, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
We have actually a really cool giveaway. It's like this vinyl record cleaner kit and storage rack from Boundless Audio. Really cool company, high-end stuff from Australia. We got some tees from Mr. Chico. You guys are like, what's Mr. Chico? Mr. Chico is one of the hottest brands out in California. They had this really cool shirt I saw. It was like Shohei Ohtani with an Eazy-E album cover from the real motherfucking G's. So they take really cool stuff, and it's honestly the hottest tee in LA. So we teamed up with them.
Pouring a 40 out.
Yeah. I'll show you guys.
It's like iconic hip hop little things,
Nice.
but bringing modern people involved.
Keeping it fresh, and the homage tees are homage tees. We got some Tribe Called Quest and Outkast stuff they're sending us to give to you guys. So really cool stuff. More reasons to stay tuned to Take It Personal, as if the music itself isn't enough. And with that said, let's get to Mix 2.
Stay tuned for Mix 2, because we've got plenty more in store. Hip-Hop Quotables from Sticky Fingers, Razzcast, Guru, Eminem, and Black Thought. You're listening to episode 185, right here on Take It Personal Radio.
When What They Do came out and that video came out, do you feel like the Roots was dissing gangster rappers?
Nah, we weren't dissing gangster rap. Like, what is that? If you happen to be one of the cats who did all the shit that we said people always be doing in the video, then you probably felt the way. In the video for the song What They Do, which is what we're kind of talking about. So Big, he really was offended by what they do, like by the video. Because he was rocking with the song, and then he saw the video and he was like devastated. Because Big was a huge Roots fan. Silent Treatment was his shit. When I met Big, he bust out, started singing Silent Treatment. So when that joint came out, he was hurt. He was hurt.
Yo, what's up? It's Black Thought from the legendary Roots crew, and you checking out Take It Personal Radio with Philla Flavor, A.A. Ron, DJ 360, and my man Kevlar. Y'all know what it is.
Generation, fast-paced nation, world population confront their frustration. The principles of true hip-hop have been forsaken. It's all contractual and about money making. Pretend to be cats, don't seem to know their limitation. Exact replication and false representation. You wanna be a man, then stand your own. To MC requires skills, I demand some shown. I let the frauds keep fronting and roam like a cellular phone far from home, giving crowds what they wantin'. Official hip-hop consumption, the fifth thumping, keeping your party jumping with an original something. Yo, I dedicate this to the one dimension now, no imagination, excuse for perpetration. My man came over and said, Joe, we thought we heard you. Jokes on you, you heard a bite and that's true, but never do.
What they do.
Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent.
Niggas will tell you that I'm nice, but the blah blah blah.
Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent.
super lyricist, your arch nemesis. Spill with the Punisher, that's my accomplice. Stressing to MCs how they don't really want this. Electrifying shit, His Excellency thought spit. These cats, they sentimental such with a gentle touch. Dancing, double dutch and all saying nothing much. My sound wave lifting your chin up like uppercuts. Newfound ways of ripping shit up. I develop your squad chest swell up. Still your miniature to me. Naturally, I bring the extremity. Musically intense with the globe in suspense. Contemplating where the world traveler been since. The roots bless you with a strong record, long like an epic. Immerse you in some old next shit, ill poetic. Thought from Milladel, something like nothing else. My talk stomp like elephants upon every elf core.
Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent.
Niggas will tell you that I'm nice with the blah blah blah.
Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent. Lyrically,
it's suicide.
Lyrically,
you've seen him, you know how strong he is.
Lyrically,
you can't win.
Lyrically,
it's suicide.
Lyrically,
you've seen him, you know how strong he is.
Lyrically,
you can't win.
Come on. And yes, y'all, you are now in tune to the sounds of the legendary Foundation.
Listen and stop what you're doing and set it in motion. It's the next movement. You listen and stop what you're doing and set it in motion. It's the next movement. We got the ha-ha music, the hot music, the ha-ha music, hot music, the ha-ha music, the hot music, the ha-ha music, hot music.
Word up, the formation of words to fit. That's what I usually disturb you with. A lot of rappers never heard of this, or know half the time it is. You doubt the ill fifth, what could you accomplish? Whether they skywriting your name or you anonymous, you be speechless for stinging sinuses. The roots royal highnesses through your monitors. I tilt my crown, then blow down a diamond kiss. You need to buy a CD and stop rewinding this. I'm the finalist, shining like a rugged amethyst. And at your music conference, I'm the panelist. Listen close to my poetry, I examine this like an analyst to see if you can handle it. Check it out. You got rules, MCs, freeze, stand still. Nobody move unless you're dealing with the next movement. The P5D, we beat them on you, man. I live my life nice, but I'm not you, man. You theatrical as a 4-way play, this ain't rent. 100% straight out the basement, spreading this across the planet on some next shit. How many people feeling this love music? Come on.
Listen and stop what you're doing and set it in motion. It's the next movement. You listen and stop what you're doing and set it in motion. It's the next movement. We got the hot music, 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 the hot music. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, come on, check it out, that's the next, come on, yeah.
It all started after midnight Philly, but walk with me. Mad niggas coming down from New York City, probably hit the skating rink. USA, banging schoolie gangsta boogie and PSK. I remember shells, gazelles, top 10s and lottos. Mega designs, reefer smoke, Cokie 9 bottles. Entire one velours, corner boys with the Lucci war. 84s from Atlantic City Gucci store. Linoleum, break dancing, Rust-Oleum cans. I put the writing on the wall, sign, truly yours. Philly smashed 87 music seminar. Out on a battlefield like Pat Benatar.
Hit the bar with crown rulers out of Camden. People patty duking in the party all cramped in. Around the time flames started cold lamping. Rebel Without a Pause was a street anthem. Old Memorex cassette tape collections. Bright spotlights on all the fights at the Spectrum. When the fresh fest come, leather bombers and sheepskins. Brothers will bust their guns to get one. MC Breeze, Disco C, Jazzy Jeff, Cash Money and Miz and Lady B. Everybody banging suck MCs. In 83, I was South Philly like St. Charles and Crazy D. The wild north side Puerto Ricans will snuff you 20 deep in a Ford Escort, bumping a tough crew. I used to follow my cousin, he was a buck too. Y'all don't like how I'm living, well, fuck you. I've been a G since a little kid, sticking my head up in somebody dollar party, getting in this shit. And late night should've been in bed. Instead, I was running around with them downtown lemon heads. A little man hanging with them grown women is under 13, seeing real strong images. And that's the reason for my real rap penmanship. That's where I started at, and that's why I'ma finish it.
We must remind you where this rap come from. Yes, my brother, my sister, it's our duty, we must remind you.
Hip-hop was set out in the park. 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 We used to do it out in the dark.
It's the elephant in the room, created by a collision of the sun and the moon. My sonogram is an image of a gun in the womb that was soon to be doping that heroin in a spoon. I'm astonishing, honestly my future looking promising, as my skin tone that a crystal clean onyx is. Darker thoughts let the beats break like the Amishes. I'm a stroke of genius like Micheline Thomas's. Hip hop and body rockin', doing it, dude. I am the living definition of improving the groove. I use the same tools to shoot that Kurupt used. Take your hero to the river, give him turmeric shoes. Who lose if you really ain't nobody till somebody love you? I say you ain't nobody till they speaking highly of you. And what I'm sure you wouldn't want is any kind of trouble, unless you got a crash dummy or a body double. You got a couple homies down to catch a homie for you. Well, I'ma fold niggas in the origami for you. The most notorious poet laureate, whole story is glorious, stoic warriors. And I got my eyes wide open on you quasi. Haters still smirking like the gators on the eyeside. Lacosta, y'all tomato head niggas all imposters. Long drawn out process. Triple OGs got a worn out conscience. Reminiscing to when we was all out monsters on our Sierra Leone. Reign of tyranny, I strike fear in their hearts. Rappers stare clear of me black. Same code for Ayatollah, Range Rover, games over, bill folder. Give niggas that Ebola virus. Huh? You got me chopped like Miley Cyrus. Nah, I'm on your block with Somali pirates.
For real, man, static, man, what's goody?
Yeah, y'all know I gets it on.
I ain't playing, I'm truly the worst.
I was born about this. This is raw like fuck, kid, represent.
I mean, there's something to be said about, the depth that one gains over the years. I come from a place of experience that no, 19 or 20 or even 30-year-old could manage to come from, because they haven't lived through it. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Womack told me once when we were working together, he said, you got to go through it to get to it. And that, that really stuck with me. That's just, it's real, you know what I mean? You have to go through it to get to it. So there's no way, a young MC can touch on as much as I touch on with regards to life, because I've lived it, you know what I mean? Yo, the big world keep turning like Ikes and animes. The church kitchen hustling dinners every Saturday. Pull over, let me grab a plate. I tend to gravitate towards our fish dinners from a styrofoam platter taste. My granddaddy sported plaid Donny Hathaways, hustling for everything we had till he passed away. When I would ask him about what path to take, he used to laugh and say, no man is an island, but I'm a castaway. Casualties, I seen them like the French Foreign Legion. On the streets, they used to carry out bizarre procedures in jean jackets and Jabbar Adidas.
Back when local R&B was just as soulful as orthopedics. Me and my man twisting up some reefer and wishing we knew all in town. Hitman and the lights of Sam Christian on the edge of existence. Man, listen, understand, respect and fear was the all-American ambition for badass kids in the laundromat folding a load. When lo and behold, a whole nother fork in the road. My wish for them is that the truth is eventually told. Out on the corner where whatever you can sell is sold. I heard murder ran this vast deserted land since back when Burning Man was blacks in Birmingham. Before the presidential election diversion stand. Matter of fact, before they clapped Franz Ferdinand, you gossip on Jay and Beyonce or Kim and Kanye. But keep rising to the top, what my mind say. Picture my daughter drinking water with a sign, say for color girls. I ain't talking Intozaki Shange, who said in Senegal I was a king and general, rich in every resource, precious metal and mineral. Before the devil entered the land of the plentiful with that Jamaican funk, gotta get it in the hoop for generations. Under God, indivisible, psych war patience. Vampires in an interview become institutionalized. What a nigga do, but what we had to do to survive, none of them could do. Who the technical culprit? I don't mess with no vultures. I'm electrical voltage, not the regular dosage. Too obsessive compulsive, I'm a fucking explosive. Mixed message in a bottle, I left with the postman. I'm not arachnophobia, black petroleum, ceremoniously holy when at the podium. Even though it's hotter than weapons grade plutonium, the people try and check for the return of the Ichiban. Obi-Wan, universe, you owe me one salad. My homie Gonzalez, only no gun violence on the corner where they probably only 21. Savage, catch two in your cabbage. Young Caesar Chavez, Division 1. Yo, Wayman, where we get our rhythm from? Continuum, still swinging like a pendulum. Hear the women come singing like Sarah Vaughan. Heard ninth up in a house from North Carolina. Ain't no mannequin challenge, but you're paralyzed. It's getting cold outside, a word from the wise. Y'all niggas better bundle up, but I better be a hotter summer, not for nothing. Yo, the cops get down, especially when it come to us. Nigga better be a Rockefeller, get that out your pocket, fella. Saying acapella ain't a damn thing really changed as far as I can tell it. Another soul with no name, the helicopter's hunted. Look like a couple of days before the doctor coming, but that's my little cousin watching for me. I think the world trying to sock it to me. It kinda feel like everything is out of pocket for me. Who keep it 100 when everything's partial? Dignity and sanity is what the game costs you. Wake up to the paddles on your chest, we had lost you. I'm just painting a picture like Harry James Marshall. I'm just taking a picture like Harry May. We ain't so smile and say cheese. We in 2018 in a pyramid. Scheme nightmares and day dreams from the runaway slave to a modern day king. Every king will be crowned. Trust me. Yo, when we was hooked in the hood, getting booked like literature kept us shook. Like when the boogeyman come in to get you, we was crooks, trying to cop more rides and great adventure. Any image we took, not a father was in the picture. There was times, not a bite nor swallow was in the kitchen. Real niggas made an industry out of their intuition, facing the darkest outcome, sprinting to outrun the reaper, trying not to be the food in the mouth for the beast for whom the bell tolls. Crown kings in Adidas suits and shell toes. We had to throw a lot of body blows and elbows, wishing we could get from Snyder Ave to Melrose without the dapper damn body bags and jail clothes that warn niggas not to lollygag when hell rose. We railroaded through the thick of things for gold chains and chicken chains, knowing throwing flames is growing pains. When in the game, in the blow, ashes in the snow, it's no remains. Push the wheel as fast as it could go. We overcame the obstacles, but when you official, the block miss you. Even if the old crew choose not to rock with you, we was blue-black, stuck in the glue trap. I had to pull my own self up by the bootstrap, where everybody play their own part like a tooth gap. And old heads teach the young hitters to shoot back. I've been living proof that the pressure make precious stones, and real Clarence savants remain lesser known. But anybody who question you, send a message to them. I see my seat at the table to be a blessed throne. Triumph in tragedy, his majesty muscle never atrophy. The devil is a casualty sucker. You never capture me even though you've been after me, motherfucker. You got
try to bring an army to harm me. I occupy the capacity of decapitator of a hater in this modern day. My dossier no less than l'esprit Cavassier. I'm Jean-Paul Gaultier, Tom Ford and Cartier self-made. A fly vintage from the Sommelier of reserve, flowing from the blackest fountain. It's all love from public housing to the Atlas Mountains. I've established the average to always bat 1,000. So after butchering this track, it's back to counting the money generated from me leaving microphones broke. Probably almost on par with all of Escobar's coke. When I'm finished, I'ma keep a tennis shoe on your throat, just in case you mention in an interview you want smoke, nigga. Two for change. to World War III from the treaty signed in Geneva. The biology teacher said we used to be amoebas. The neighborhood preacher said we emerged from the ether. We converged from urethra and struck gold, Eureka. The morning star Tariq, I was born to be a teacher. Whether scorpion or the frog, the nature of the creature is to evolve. Though it's the savage beast we truly are. My words should be studied up in Berkeley and Juilliard. All my bars is hard as solid gold bullion. My name in the Quran like the kingdom of Suleiman. You done lost your mind trying to call me a mullion. Cause in 215 with folks fight depression and wives pack protection. Lives lack direction. I'm a king, I'm dipped in God's black complexion. Survival of the fittest is the natural selection. Now bend down on the scene like I'm Saladin. The stone courage esteem is aquamarine. You mask how you really feel like it's Halloween when they ask how you really feel about my machine. In the class that I'm only in, alien, horsepower like a Mongolian, trying to find soul again, but my thoughts corrupt the files and contaminate the console again. It's a shame, but I cannot complain, though I am not the same. My bandwidth is a canvas cut from its frame. When I present ideas naked and unashamed, it's handwritten in Sanskrit on a 7 train. Everything's burning down.
Hey, yo, this your boy Falmont. Right now you're listening to Take It Personal Radio with your boy Kevlar, Philip Flavor, and DJ 360.
It's not Latin or white or black music. It's that cooked up, crack music. Black Thought, Pharaoh, the rap duet. It's that lucid rapping eye. My thing tanks like a piranha tank thing. Multiple bites, figure, mega, reality, terror, giga. Grand Theft Auto, modern day Mickey and Mallory Small. But I'm sick enough to walk into an art gallery and piss on a Picasso. Crack statues, with my balls on a Banksy, shit on it and throw it at you. So when the beat intensifies, I become emotionally desensitized. Like once I slapped a rapper with mace. Then I spit acid in his face after he rinsed his eyes. No wait, I actually grew 5 times my size. Grabbed Mace by the thigh and slapped the rapper with him. Now that's practicing sacrilegious activism, or tactics for battle and practical rap with wisdom. Actually it's pragmatic capitalism for actors who crack under pressure and collapse when I get them. Marches medicinal, man-made, medical marijuana with a phase plasma rifle like I'm searching for Sarah Connor. And Shorty's got brains, Shorty not playing. From 40 blocks I'm a killer with 40-watt range. With an arrangement of bullets that I've arranged, encrypted in script with specific individual names that shall remain anonymous. Me and the ammunition's in a relationship that's monogamous. It's like I'm married to the silencer. Until I file for divorce and release my Excaliburs. Do up with your arteries, place that for my adversaries. Put your snap back cap, your capillaries like it's not Latin or white or black music. It's that cooked up, crack music. Black Thought, the Pharaoh, the rap duet. It's that lucid rapping I move. Vocally twice as magnifying as ever hearing Chewbacca scream through a megaphone with the significance of Dr. King. Philanthropic. Cause I'm trying to see man united without referencing UK soccer teams. My philosophy, prophecy, the opposite of Mephistopheles, side of the isosceles. Sent to earth to warn of environmental atrocities, and nobody can copy me. Stop. It's not possible, but probable that it's only philosophical mockery. Strange, change copper to gold, switch properties, stay on top of the globe, flip monopolies, aim, take stock in the soul, spit properly.
Take stock in the soul, spit properly. That extended clip on my hip sits awkwardly. I'm diabolical, follicle triggers that I cock and squeeze, sending shots to ancient Greece, the pop Socrates. I bear arms like button downs without the sleeves, manic, depressive, and possessive like apostrophes. My psychiatrist waved the doctor fees when I waved the pistol and said, listen, quit watching me so I can breathe. National Association for the Advancement of Drugs for Performance Enhancement. And it's tough taking so many chances, but I've been a bad seed from the womb. They call me ovary cancer, and I got an ugly heart although I'm totally handsome. And I take the love of your life and hold it for ransom. And my tactical camp that never stood for any national anthems was hood. I am the actual answer, and I'll prove it. Black attire, rapid fire, rapid eye movement. I'm from a species that is higher, I am not human. Extraterrestrial, alien, a monster killer, a contra chillin' in a barrel of lobster. Ex-slave, sadomasochist that gave the master my ass to kiss. A dying breed, I'm the last of this. Black is as miraculous as Jesus of Nazareth. When I vocalize, the crowd rise like Lazarus. It's the Rhodes Scholar, my coat collar, piss on Peter. Your hoes holler, he's on top of the boss. Meet a Mr. Globetrotter in my Adidas. Pure cheetah hopping out of this exotic European four-seater. Hollin', Chiba Chiba like I'm Parkside. Killing is the dark side. Villain, I'm God, I'm Godzilla. Sometimes I'm Bob Dylan, but blood on these tracks for real. So God willing, you feel what I'm spilling. Yeah, I never quit, I'm still syndicated up. Me and Pharaoh Monch did it for the benefit of us. This is straight razor behavior, I never get enough. Get the picture, my militia getting ignorant as fuck.
Yeah, it's suicide, murder, straight from the underground through the fiber optics. Pharaoh,
Black Dog.
Complete the cypher. The movement outlandish. Yo, it's not Latin or white or black music. It's that cooked up coke to crack music. Black Thought and Pharaoh rap duet. It's that lucid rapid eye movement. A lot of speculation on the monies I've made, honeys I've slayed. How is he for real? Is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct. Is it true he stayed in beef and slept with a tech? What's the position you hold? Can you really match a triple platinum artist buck by buck, but only a single going gold? Rockefeller shit fold, and you left out in the cold. Is it back to charging motherfuckers 11 for a O? For the millionth time asking me questions like Wendy Williams harassing me. They get upset when I catch feelings. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave while I'm looking at my roll, ice spinning on my sleeve. Ugh, nice watch. Do you really have a spot like you said in front of foe? And if so, what block? What you doing in LA with Filipinos and essays, Latinos and Chevys down by Pico with Federico? I answer all y'all questions, but then y'all got to go. Now the question I ask you is how bad you wanna know? Black. I wonder can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder can you save me? Secret society, trying to keep the eye. God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder can you save me? I can't die. Yeah. We used to fight for building blocks, now we fight for blocks with builders that make a killing. The closest of friends when we first started, but grew apart as the money grew, and soon grew black-hearted. Thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers, he never learned, so in turn I'm kidnapping his baby's mother. My hand around the collar, feet in the cheese. She said the taste of dollars was shitty, so I fed her 50s. About his whereabouts, I wasn't convinced. I kept feeding her money till shit started to make sense. Who could ever foresee? We used to stay up all night at slumber parties. Now I'm trying to rock his bitch to sleep. All the years we were real close. Now I see his fears through her tears. No, she wishing we were still close. Don't cry, it is the beat. In time, I take away your miseries and make it mine. The evil. God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder can you save me? Secret society, trying to keep the eye. God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body. God, I wonder can you save me? I can't die. The evil. God, I wonder can you save me?
Yo, this is Crumb Snatcher, repping the Gangstar Foundation, and you're listening to the Take It Personal podcast with my peoples Philip Flavor, Kevlar, and DJ 360. Peace.
MCs, beware. Enemies freeze.
I see myself as the black rap messiah. Colossal, spreading my gospel through electrical wire. Spit fire through speech so I can reach each and every. Tom, Dick, and Jerry slipping like petroleum jelly. Too busy in the limelight, can't rhyme tight. I got divine right to bring dark to light. Something ain't right to be an MC. You got a thug, or the thug, you gotta be an MC. This shit is bug, show love with few. Deal with crew and crew only. And think universal like Sony. Phony pounds and fake hugs is usually avoided. Give a fuck like Pizza Hut, I gotta stay noited. Cause that same nigga you trust could be that same cat behind that gat that bust. Quiet ya with the silencer, keep it hush, ashes to dust, then dust to ashes. Nowadays is who pull out the fastest. Imagine this, rap shit without this gas shit. Or the phony cat in black talking about how much his Max spit. But this year, Gangstar, got changes being made. No action being played, or fake Max getting paid. Or Versace MCs with a mouth full of mo, sounding like a hoe, spitting that old fashioned show flow. I'm bomb, show that pastel Chanel rap through a Maxwell. Ever since young Crumb was taught to rap well, going deep process of thought with my eyes closes. Awaken with interpretive robe and sandals like Moses. Traveling high sands and eastern lands for the answers. Ignorance is spreading through the streets like it was cancer. Too many drinking, not thinking. We're behind that trigger. I 38 escalate the murder rate. For us niggas, it's like microphone roulette. Cause nowadays MCs is getting wet over someone else's fake gangster rap. Gangster rap.
MCs, beware. Enemies freeze. MCs, beware.
Yo, I got one lyric pointed at your head for start. Another one is pointed at your weak ass heart. Now if I pull the trigger on these fully loaded lines, you're gonna wish I would've pulled a black 9. I Mac dimes, crack the spines of the fake gangsters. Yeah, the biting trifling niggas and the studio pranksters. Yo, looking at the situation plainly, will you remain G, or will you be looked upon strangely? I reign as the articulator with the greater data, revolving on a task scam much doper than my last jam. While others struggle to juggle tricky metaphors, I explore more to expose the core. A lot of MCs act stupid to me, and we have yet to see if they can match our longevity. But anyway, it's just another day, another fake jack I slay with my spectac rap display. Styles smooth but rugged, you can't push or shove it. You dig it and you dug it, cause like money you love it. The king of monotone, with my own throne, righteously violent prone. My words bring winds like cyclones, storming your hideout, blocking out your sunlight. Your image and your business were truly not done right. Throw up your hiala now, divine saviors. You got no hand skills, there's no security to save you. No pager, no celly, no drop top Benzie. I came to bring your phony hip-hop to an ending. My art of war will leave you sore from the abuse, cause you must meet your moment of truth. They say it's lonely at the top, and whatever you do, you always gotta watch motherfuckers around you. No one is untouchable, no man is bulletproof. We all must meet our moment of truth.
Above the Clouds. Ooh-wee. This is a special album right here for so many reasons. One of them, Guru was facing prison time over a few charges that had come to plague him during our career. Plus, we had taken a 4-year break, which is rare for people like artists of our cloth to come back strong and still be able to rock out. Guru had already started making a list of people he wanted on the album. 2 artists that he wanted came from the legendary, iconic Wu-Tang Clan, and that is Raekwon the Chef and Ghostface Killah. Hanchi was incarcerated at the time, and we were just giving him ideas of what we're going to be doing. He happened to talk to Guru on the phone from behind the wall, and when he told him they were going to get Ray and Ghost, he said, yo, we all love Ray and Ghost because, you know, they hold it down for those streets. He said, but for Guru and the collab with a Wu-Tang member, I think you should get Inspector Deck. And Guru was like, you know what, I like that idea. I reached out to the RZA. The RZA made the connection with us to talk to Inspector Deck. Inspector Deck goes, yo, what's the song about? And Guru goes, you're mental. Almost like he was in a trance. You're mental. Deck goes, that's it? He goes, yeah. He goes, got it. I'll meet you down at D&D. Deck had a standout style, and I love his voice. I'm really into textures of voices. And once they met up and he came to D&D, it's burning my fingertips because this is definitely one of the illest songs that I'm so proud that I made. And again, Inspector Deck was the opener of Protect Your Neck. So as soon as we heard him, we were like, yo, this kid is ill. Inspector Deck was on this end, facing that way. Guru was on this end, facing that way. They're writing Both of them look up and go, I'm done. And he said, me too. He said, who wants to go first? Guru said, let me sing my rhyme. He did a piece of his rhyme. Dex said, yours sounds like the opener. Let me do the one to follow up. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Mentally scarred, triple extra large, wild like rock stars who smash guitars, poison bars from the guards, bust holes in your mirage, catch a charge, shake them down like the riot squad, invade your zone, ruin like ancient Rome. I span the universe and return to earth to claim my throne. The maker, owner, plus soul controller, Ayatollah, rest in the sky, the clouds my sofa, stand like Colossus, regardless to whom or what. Numerous attempts in my life, so who to trust? Who but us? To supply her with the fire, the burning truth, 150 absolute proof. On the mic like Moses spoke in Golden Scribe, survivor of the oldest tribe whose soldiers died. I know the 5 families, we shed tears and mourn, but our hands are on the ammo cause the battle's still on. Sound the horn, we come rumbling through the function, precise laser beam technique to touch something. When we die hard, they build a monument to honor us with humongous effect in the world, we could've conquered it.
Above the clouds where the sounds are original, infinite skills create miracles, warrior spiritual. Above the clouds raining down, holding it down. Above the clouds where the sounds are original, infinite skills create miracles, warrior spiritual. Above the clouds raining down, holding it down.
Hip-hop is not what it is today. It's the real. It's the
If heads only knew how I felt about the rap game, they relocate and change their fucking name. I eradicate move fakers, roll with coke shakers, get dapped to mad money makers, shared cells with life takers, had sex with rum shakers. I make moves so I'm an earthquaker. I've been known to instill fear, although the world may be round, we still trapped in the square. City life got me bugging and tripe. Some die by the gun, some die by the knife. It's alright, like a game of spades, I'm Trump type. Premier hit me with music to assure that it thump right. And my flight will be taken solely at night, cause that's when the freaks come out, no doubt. And in the dark hours is when I was showered with the knowledge of my trade to get paid. Still I make moves like a snake in the grass, roundabout. I'll be digging it down while you be assed out. Puff mad L's but never passed out. And if I'm caught up in the jam, I'll blast my way out. There'll be no letting up, just straight shutting up, or we'll start to wetting up. Lyrical infrared set to never miss ya. Big Shook, Guru, Freddie Fox, the militia.
Everybody spitting it, the rhyme is hot, cause it's Big Shook, Guru, and Freddie the Fox. When Premier bring the beats, no it just don't stop, it's the militia. Everybody spitting it, the rhyme is hot, cause it's Big Shook, Guru, and Freddie the Fox. When Premier bring the beats, no it just don't stop, it's the militia.
Hey yo, check this out, this is Freddie Fox, and you're checking out Take It Personal with my peoples, Philip Flavor, Kevlar, and DJ 360. Hip-hop, the way it should be. Raw.
I say, let me explain this to you. Gun on my waist, knife in my hand. I keep telling you cowards, I'ma leave you there right where you stand. I don't wanna talk and I ain't trying to fight with your man. Trying to get it over quick, leave you right where you stand. Some say I'm trifling, sometimes I rightfully am, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma leave you right where you stand. You just mad, you'll never be as nice as I am. D-Block, Gangstar, leave you right where you stand. They wanna know why I invest all my money in the haze and in the dope, cause right now I'm currently a slave for Interscope. Respect first, then money, basic shit. If you got niggas under pressure, you can take they shit. Listen, I'ma leave you right where you stand. Have the ambulance pass your Timberlands off right to your man, cause he pussy, he ain't gon' do nothing but look. When it come to beef, he don't wanna do nothing but cook. As soon as the chrome scope him, right there, 2 in the dome smoking. Kiss keep funeral homes open. I fall back, smoke an ounce in the dark. Bounce on a preem track like I bounce on a knock. Keep playing, y'all niggas are burned. And you know they say it takes something to happen for niggas to learn. Let the 40 cal give them a perm. This industry is like bacteria and my flow is a germ. Just mad, you'll never be as nice as I am. J to the wall, and I leave you right where you stand. You gangsta.
gangsters, cosmetic.
Keep playing, you'll be laying there, right where you stand.
My people from the hood stay on the grind.
Deep block, gangstar, leave you right where you stand. What? I might gotta take my shirt off.
Yeah, kid.
I like that one.
Go in.
Yo, it's Task Force Tuesday, the Knox is in the black car. I got 500 packs in my backyard. Clear 12-12s that look like stuffed shells. I'm cutting niggas' throats on the sales while they puff L's. Don't leave nothing unbagged, shave everything. I learned from the OGs to save everything. They come by one more time, they gon' hop out. They too deep and one is a bitch, she getting knocked out. Then I can get rid of the pack, but I just copped this pretty chrome thing, so I'm dipping with that. Downshifting on them like I got gears on me. Besides that, I got about 5 years on me. Scared to death, running like I got bears on me. My Timbs start feeling like they Nike ears on me. It's hard for me to slow down, it's like I'm on the throughway. My belt's in the crib on the floor by my two-way. Now I'm trying to hold my hammer up in my pants too. If they don't kill me, they gon' give me a number I can't do. Rather it be the streets than jail where I die at. And I'm asthmatic, so I'm looking for somewhere to hide at. But they too close and I got this new toast. Imagine if I would've let off a shot or two. You know what I gotta do.
Run if you sell drugs in the school zone. Run if you getting chased with no shoes on. Run, fuck that. Run, cops got guns. They giving out life like by the tons. Run if you ain't do shit. You hit that next felony, nigga, it's like 3-zip. So run, hop fences, jump over benches. When you see me coming, get the fuck out the entrance. Run, fuck that. Run, cops got guns. Motherfucker.
I need it from the top. This is history, baby. Commissioner Steve Stout, Lenny, Godson, what up? D Block, what up? Bravehearts, what up? Yeah. Yo, ain't nothing but trouble, God. When I kick in the door with D-Block, Bravehearts and the double R. Don't make me let the machine off. This is methadone music that you can lean off. Made you look, the remix with me up on it. I cop your shit, now I break weed up on it. And everything is real, I see. Like my niggas that been home, but they only got a jail ID. I help the game, it ain't help me. I'm top 5 dead or alive, and that's just off 1 LP. And I still buzz, they feel cuz they know the flow's ill, just like Will was. I'm just trying to make sure that my son's wealthy. Out of shape, but I make sure that my gun's healthy. I'm an ape, you can't stand Kiss. Coming through the hood in that and vanquish the color of dandruff. They said we jumped them, I just let the gun snuff them. Copy the turbo soon as they uncuff them. This goes out to all of your mans. Why put you in a verse when I could put you in a car in a van? D-Block.
They shooting. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shooting. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York. I got a semi-automatic that spits next time if you talk, you talk.
You can't take shit for granted, cause life is too short, too short. Yeah, got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. This is how I swear it couldn't be sweeter. Life's a bitch, depending on how you treat her. You might get rich, it's guaranteed you gon' die. And you might get missed for maybe 2 or 3 hours till they light they spliffs. And that coke will get you a long time. But when I let them know the dope is out, it's like America Online. Wise is awoken, and you know they say that you deserved it whenever you die with your eyes open. I still hold a title, cause I'm in the hood like them little motorcycles. Stick up kids hopping out with the old rifles. Just doing shit for nothing, it's so spiteful. I'm just like you. The word that niggas wanna murk you is in the air. A double shot of yak and the purple is in the air. And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
And you can tell the way the homie spit. That nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
I got a semi-automatic that spits next time if you talk.
And this is how we do.
I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician, but I'll kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew, maybe it's food for the spirit, maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment, nah. That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again. And you get embarrassed, then I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You fucking do good, it's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. And do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo. Cause here we go. He's chicken, and I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss, my ass is just a renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything. Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, did you capture it? Or just let it slip? Yo. No more games, I'ma change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like 2 dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming and stepped right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5, and I can't provide the right type of life for my family. Cause man, these goddamn food stamps don't buy diapers. And there's no movie, there's no Mackay Pfeiffer. This is my life and these times are so hard. And it's getting even harder trying to feed and water my seed. Plus, see this order caught up between being a father and a prima donna. Baby mama drama screaming on her too much for me to wanna stay in one spot. Another damn monotony's gotten me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Failure's not. Mama love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot. So here I go, it's my shot. Feet fail me not, cause maybe the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. You can do anything you set your mind to, man.
Diamonds are forever. They are all I need to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me. Diamonds are forever.
Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe.
Diamonds are forever.
The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever.
I got it from here, damn. The chain remains, the gang is intact. The name is mine, I'll take blame for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock at your balls? I had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. This ain't no tall order, this is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week. I do this in my sleep, I sold kilos of coke. I'm guessing I could sell CDs. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business, damn. Kanye's, you got me. Freeway and Foxy, YG's, Tierra Marie. PD, watch me. Bleak could be one hit away his whole career. As long as I'm alive, he's a millionaire. And even if I die's in my will somewhere, so he could just kick back and chill somewhere. Oh yeah, he don't even have to write rhymes. A dynasty like my money lasts 3 lifetimes. Shelly Bass is in the red saying exactly what I was saying. Titanic sinking. Instead we rose from the ash like a phoenix. If you waiting for the end of the dynasty sign, it would seem like forever. It's a mighty long time. Young bitches.
What's up? What's all my street niggas, project niggas, real niggas worldwide.
Good night.
Let's reflect. Everybody got a story. Your whole ghetto be. Here's mine.
Now as I walk into the studio, do this with Jig. I got a phone call from one of my niggas. Said my homeboy Reeks, he just lost one of his kids. And when I heard that, I just broke into tears. And seeing it secondhand, you don't really know how this is, but when it hits that close to home, you feel the pain at the crib. So I called mine and saddened my wife with the bad news. Now we both depressed, counting our blessings cause Brad's too. Praying for young souls that laugh at life through the stars. Loving your kids just like it was ours. And I'm hurting for you, dog, but ain't nobody painted like yours. I just know that heaven has opened his doors. And ain't no right side to losing life, but you can view it like this. God's got open hands, homie, he in the midst of good company, who loves all and hates not one. And one day you gon' be with your son. I could've rapped about my hard times in this song, but heaven knows I wouldn't have been wrong. I wouldn't have been right. It wouldn't have been love. It wouldn't have been life. It wouldn't have been us. This can't be life.
This can't be life. This can't be love. This can't be right. It's gotta be more. This can't be us. This can't be life. This can't be love. This can't be right. It's gotta be more. This can't be us.
Face and Mike brought in the bass line, the monotone vocal, and the chords. I said, man, you need to like do it like a preacher. You know, he was like, what you mean? You know, I went in there and it was just like, I just started, you know, rapping his first lines. I didn't really know it. I was like, he reached his father with his hands out. But I was telling him like, not as dramatic, but you know, like the ups and downs of a preacher. And he was like, man, you want me to do that? I don't know, Joe. And I was like, just go try it. So he went in and he did it, nailed it. I mean, nailed it. I was like, man, this dude actually really sounds like a preacher. And man, he came out, but I don't think he was really that comfortable with it until I guess he took it in and everybody listened to it, and it was just like it's something special. And you know, that was the song.
Imagine life at its full peak, then imagine lying dead in the arms of your enemy. Imagine peace on this earth when there's no grief. Imagine grief on this earth when there's no peace. Everybody's got a different way of ending it, and when your number comes for souls, then they send it in. Now your time has arrived for your final test.
I see the fear in your eyes and hear your final breath.
How much longer will it be till it's all done? Total darkness, at ease, be it all one. I watch him die, and when he dies, let us celebrate. You took his life, but your memory you never take. You'll be headed to another place, and the life you used to live will reflect in your mother's face. I still gotta wonder why I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
Hey yo, it's the one and only Ari, the Rugged Man, and I'm checking out Take It Personal Radio with DJ 360, Kevlar, Philip Flavor, and A-Ron.
Call me Thorburn, John A. Staff Sergeant, Marksman, skillin', killin', illin', I'm able and willing, kill a village elephant, raping and pillage a village, illegitimate killers, U.S. military guerrillas, this ain't no real war, Vietnam shit, World War II, that's a war, this is just a military conflict, soothing, drug abusing, Vietnamese women screwing, sex, gambling, and booze, and all this shit is amusing. Bitches and guns, this is every man's dream. I don't wanna go home where I'm just an ordinary human being. Special op, Huey chopper, gun shit, run shit, gook run when the minigun spit, won't miss, kill shit, spit 4,000 bullets a minute. Victor Charlie hit trigger, hit it, I'm in it to win it, get it. The lieutenant hit it, the villain I been it, the killing I did it, crippled did it. Pictures I painted is vivid, livid, a wizard with weapons, a secret mission. We about to begin it, government funded behind enemy lines, bullets is spraying, it's heating up 100 degrees. The enemies, the North Vietnamese. Bitch, please, ain't no sweat, I'm totally at ease. Until I see the pilot got hit, and we bout to hit some trees. Taylor Road to bro, crash land. American man, Cambodia warrior right in the enemy hand. Take a swig of the whiskey to calm us. Them yellow men wearing black pajamas, they wanna harm us. They all up on us, bang bang. Bullet hit my chest, feel no pain. To my left, the captain caught a bullet right in his brain. Body parts flying, loss of limbs, explosions, bad intentions. I see my best friend's intestines. Pray to the one above, it's raining, I'm covered in mud. I think I'm dying, I feel dizzy, I'm losing blood. I see my childhood, I'm back in the arms of my mother. I see my whole life, I see Christ, I see bright lights, I see Israelites, Muslims and Christians in peace, no fights. Black, whites, Asians, people of all types. I must have died, then I woke up surprised I'm alive. I'm in a hospital bed, they rescued me, I survived. I escaped the war, came back, but ain't escape Agent Orange. 2 of my kids born handicapped, spastic, quadriplegia, microcephalic, cerebral palsy, cortical blindness, name it, they had it. My son died, he ain't live, but I still try to think positive, cause in life God take, God give.
Not to capitulate to terrorist demands, that no concessions policy remains in force. In spite of the wildly speculative and false stories about arms for hostages and alleged ransom payments, we did not, repeat, did not trade weapons or anything else for hostages.
The end of the Reagan era, I'm like Lemma 12er, old enough to understand the shit had changed forever. They declared the war on drugs, like a war on terror, but what it really did was let the police terrorize whoever. But mostly black boys, but they would call us niggas, and lay us on our belly while they fingers on their triggers. They boots was on our head, they dogs was on our crotches, and they would beat us up if we had diamonds on our watches. And they would take our drugs and monies as they pick our pockets. I guess that's the privilege of policing for some profits. But thanks to Reaganomics, prison turned to profits, cause free labor's the cornerstone of U.S. economics. Cause slavery was abolished unless you are in prison. You think I ambush it and then read the 13th Amendment. Involuntary servitude and slavery it prohibits. That's why they giving drug offenders time in double digits. Ronald Reagan was an actor, not at all a factor, just an employee of the country's real masters. Just like the Bushes, Clinton and Obama, just another talking head telling lies on teleprompters. If you don't believe the theory, then argue with this logic. Why did Reagan and Obama both go after Gaddafi? We invading sovereign soil, going after oil, taking countries is a hobby paid for by the oil lobby. Same as in Iraq and Afghanistan, and Ahmadinejad say they coming for Iran. They only love the rich and how they load the poor. If I say any more, they might be at my door. Who the fuck is that? Staring in my window, doing that surveillance on Mr. Michael Render. I'm dropping off the grid before they pump the lid. I leave you with 4 words, I'm glad Reagan dead.
Where I'm going and die, nigga. Where I'm going and die, nigga.
Wanna live a life and die life so damn short, man, I wonder why. Wanna live a life and die life so damn short, man, I wonder why.
Ronald Wilson Reagan 666. All right, wrapping up mix 2, Reagan, the verse from Killer Mike.
Ronald Reagan, the actor?
Reagan was the president, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm.
That's such a great line. Classic.
So speaking of songs about Reagan, you're probably more familiar with the nonfiction joint, I Shot Reagan, right?
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of different opinions about my man Reagan.
And Dre, when you were in college, what wasn't Reagan in support of the College Fund Act, like for student loans and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all student loans come from the government, which is the most fucked up thing possible. Because you figure they'd give taxpayers a break, but they fucking interest you up the wazoo. And
not only that, if you file bankruptcy, your student loan debt's not dismissed.
Of course, they always get their money. It's insane.
Wouldn't you think they would be interest-free loans?
Well, you would think if they want to bring the Utes up, without having major debt.
And they'll wage garnish your ass on that shit too.
They will. For sure.
That sounds like he's speaking from experience.
Not only that,
I'm in that industry. It's happened, but I've dealt with the.
Not only that, if you get positive money back on your taxes, they will take that out if you owe it.
That's crazy. You know, thank God we live in Florida and we have this thing called Florida Prepaid.
But you got to participate in that.
Yeah, you got to participate. And
know,
what if your
not
kids
cheap.
don't want to go to Florida school? They want to go to a better school.
Be a persuasive parent.
Remember that textbook you used twice? Fuck you, pay me.
Getting back to the music, mix 2. We start with a little Black Dot medley.
We almost end with it. It's fucking almost every song. The guy is the best, but Jesus Christ.
We have, like 3 or 4 verses. We got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9 when you mix in with Pharoah Monch. That's half the fucking mix.
There you go. The GOAT deserves it, man. Many hip-hop quotables from Black Dot. We got The Next Movement. We have What They Do, Super Lyrical, Bird's Eye View, 215. So a lot of reason to hear Black Dot on here. But let's talk about some of the more, I don't want to say obscure songs, because it's certainly not obscure, but verses from people that we don't really talk about anymore. And one of them is Crumb Snatcher from Make 'Em Pay, which is off the Moment of Truth album.
Yeah. Nice.
And that was a true hip-hop quotable in the source. I saw it. I didn't really know much about Crumb Snatcher until that song. And then shortly after that, I want to say he dropped a record with Premier, Closer to God.
He had a few singles out. Now, there was a few around the golden era, the late golden era, that he did, on his own, on an independent label. But, yeah, I've got a few Crumb Snatcher 12 inches.
I love when you say Crumb Snatcher.
Snatcher.
That
song, incredible.
That came out, a few years later.
And who would ever think Guru would get a hip-hop quotable?
Well, Guru is a guy who I think many people will easily dismiss as being like a lyricist when you think of a lyricist, but he was a really good rapper, and he was consistent. And on Moment of Truth, the self-titled song, he has an incredible verse on verse 3. So we play that. And we also played Militia, Freddie Fox. This is Freddie Fox is, when you hear his voice and you just are scared. Like
Queen bought me this track.
Oh
yeah, what was it?
Queen bought me this track. Oh shit! Y'all had to go back. You had to go back to past.
That was like episode
one.
10 or something, right?
Oh man!
How did that come about, Kev?
I was saying I was trying to say like what he was saying in the lyrics. Queen bought me this track, but I just never deciphered it. So
Queen brought me this track.
Yeah, I was saying Queen, but there you go.
Yeah,
like his girl bought the track off of
that
Premiere.
was like within our first 10 episodes. I remember that shit.
What a hot mess!
Yeah,
what
funny.
a fucking hot mess.
Love it.
And then
It was an experiment at that point.
Johnny Doobie was probably at that show.
Johnny Doobie was at a few shows. So it was, I want to say Rhymecology was at.
He was at Pete Rock.
Guys, that might have been my first show with you guys.
No, Rhymecology was at one of the Premiere. Yeah. Pete Rock was when Roger recorded through the fucking headphone ear.
Yeah. Oh my God! If people only knew.
That was a major faux pas that night.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But that's the problem when we all got together. We were fucking drinking martinis and crazy. Well, at least I was. Kevin was doing some other crazy shit. Aaron was bringing like 28 beers, and it was a very different.
What a time to be alive.
Today's Cinco de Mayo, although most people will not hear this episode on Cinco de Mayo, but it's Cinco de Mayo.
I'm celebrating.
Look at Don Flamenco drinking a little fucking...
Flamenco.
I love the Don Flamenco.
Ole.
That is just perfect.
Ole. I had some.
That's you from now. If you were a rapper, that would have to be your name.
You gotta put a rose in your mouth.
Yeah, right? I had some chicken tacos, I had some beans and rice. I was doing it right.
Rose in his mouth. That's perfect. 2 claps.
Oh man. Oh.
Gloss, how many Source magazines do you still have?
I wish I had them all. Maybe 50.
That's all?
Yeah, I don't think I
Do we know how many
all of
were
them.
made? How many were made?
Well, if 12 were made in a year, and I think they started in what, 80, let's say 89, 90, something like that. And I want to say they probably went into late 90s. I stopped buying them probably around 96, 97.
So figure a little over 100 and something.
Yeah, well, no, I have the 100 issue for sure. That was the one with LL Cool J. 50 issue was with Bambaataa, Herc, and Grandmaster Flash. So I remember those. But yeah, I probably only have about 50 or so of the Source magazines. In good condition, I might add. But
so how many of the verses the verses on the last two shows were inspired by the actual hip-hop quotables in the magazine?
There's probably a handful for sure. Like, we do Stakes is High to start this episode, and I want to say it was Trugoy that got the verse, or maybe both of them actually got the quotable on that one, if I recall. So there's definitely a few on here that were actual hip-hop Source quotables. And then, of course, the newer stuff, I don't know if that's the case.
Last Thursday, Jason was thumbing through one of his old sources and saw the Crumb Snatcher verse, and he's like, "Oh shit, Crumb Snatcher!" And that's how he made his way on.
Throwing down the hard R.
It was good though. It's a good verse.
It's a great verse. So I mean, everything we do kind of has a rhyme and reason to it. I'm looking forward to continuing this series later on, but I don't want to hit people and overwhelm them with the same thing over and over. And I think we get very creative as we get into the summertime. So, I want to kind of hit them with these 2 episodes, and then we'll go on a little hiatus from this and circle back.
Much like the sample series, we can always come back to this at any moment.
Oh, it's endless. For anyone who questions why we may have not played a particular verse, this series will continue. We totally have the intent of going, several more episodes of this. But like I said, I kind of want to mix it up a little bit to keep things fun for the summer.
So it's going to the back burner. It's not dead, but unfortunately, there are people who have died. So I think it's a good time to go into the obits.
Hard stop. Hard R, hard stop.
Hey, did you hear who died today?
I see dead people.
Yeah. It's Aaron's obits.
Drop the needle, dog.
Drop the needle, dog.
All right, the unfortunate part of the show that we have to do almost every program.
Not last episode, right? We piggybacked.
No, we took a breather.
Sandbagged it.
And which is good because we don't want people dying, but unfortunately,
all I want to say is they murdered Kevin's favorite sport. There's so many guys.
Listen, baseball tonight is a baseball obituary, and it's really sad. Just yesterday, the great John Sterling, the Yankees win.
There goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Giambino. A thriller by Godzilla. It's an A-bomb from A-Ron. Bird, baby bird. Hell, Robbie Cano. Don't you know? The milkman delivers.
That's baseball, Susan.
Mark sends a text message. It's one of the best games you'll ever see. Perfect game. Baseball immortality. Here comes the judge. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Left us, and
That's not bad.
I didn't see any of that coming. Did you guys know?
Well, he was like 87.
Well, I think they said all he wanted to do was hang on to his daughter's wedding, so he was trying to.
That's the thing with these lifers, man. These lifers, they retire and then they die within a year.
You cannot retire.
Like fucking Vince Scully, John Sterling. They're done. They have no purpose. They're like
Joe Paterno.
Yeah, fuck it. Yep.
Hey, that's a great example too. Joe Paterno. The same thing happened to him. Plus, I think he was heartbroken over.
Well, yeah, I want to say, what led up to all that probably did not help.
Oh, it's horrible. They even tore down his statue. Unbelievable.
Did Giuliani die, or is he just?
No, he's doing much better.
Still kicking.
Much better, they
Still
said.
kicking. Yep.
All right, back to
Davey
baseball.
Lopes. Remember Davey Lopes with the early '80s Dodgers second base with the nice fro sticking out of the hat?
I feel like somebody dropped a Davey Lopes name drop in one of their rhymes before.
Was it like Action Bronson? He just
either like Action Bronson or like acrobatic.
Here's Davey Lopes. Hits the first pitch deep to left field. Roy White going back, all the way back. This ball is out of here. 3-0 Dodgers.
Sounds like an Action Bronson kind
of those guys
kind of line.
Yeah.
And then my Brewers, man, and Phil Garner was the manager of the Brewers for quite a while. And good dude, man. I remember when he played with that awesome mustache for the Astros.
He had a Tom Selleck mustache, that guy.
Yeah.
The final piece of the puzzle fell into place as scrap iron Phil Garner took up residence at second base, proving that he, too, was no slouch when it came to making a point.
And then Garrett Anderson, that was shitty. That came out of nowhere. He was young. He was like 52 or something.
Guys, he's our age, man. That's scary shit. Heart attack.
Garrett Anderson at the plate. I say that because Garrett needs to pick things up, only batting .204 with runners in scoring position this year. Down the line, a fair ball. Figgins scores, Cabrera scores, and Anderson with a big two-base hit to give the Angels a 2-0 lead.
I was with Kev at a card store. And I was thumbing through a box, and it was a Garrett Anderson autograph. It was probably about, I don't know, an hour before he died, or maybe after.
No, it was after.
After he
you
died.
came across it, you're like, oh, I gotta get this.
Yeah, out of respect, I had to go by it. Garrett Anderson, that whole Angels team, I can hear the I can hear the snoring from Dre right now. That Angels team, man, was so great in triple play or one of those. With
back in 02, baby.
Guerrero and Edmonds and Salmon.
Edmonds with the catch.
Oh,
the catch.
Man. What an incredible team.
Troy Gloss.
Troy Gloss. That's right, man. Good memory. And then Dre, Africa Bambaataa. I don't think we've spoken on this. Have we?
Well, probably by choice. I mean, what are we going to talk about a pedophile for?
Yeah.
It's tough, guys, because look,
here we go with the deep thoughts.
No.
Don Flamenco.
Yeah, I really. This is a hard one because he was such a piece of shit. I mean, honestly, and it's so hard to celebrate the guy that you grew up celebrating. So the way I look at it is, I no longer give Bambaataa the credit other than picking out good records as a DJ, because the truth is, all of his music was really produced by Arthur Baker, played on keys with John Robbie. So I'm gonna give them props, and I'll give the Soul Sonic Force props because
you kind of sound like Trump right now.
Nah, he pisses me off. So it's how do you love someone like that?
Well, look, you can give credit to someone. You don't have to give respect to the person.
Yeah, it's really
and
really
I feel
tough.
Like it's hard to separate the two because of such a heinous act that he did or that he's done
repetitively.
I mean, you're talking about decades and decades. So it's not like he did something where you can forgive him. I mean, that's something that once you do something like that, you enter this uncharted territory of you'll never get support, sympathy, empathy, or respect from your peers.
Well, it's like we can never look at Kaiser Soze the same anymore, Fucking Kevin Spacey fucked that up. Fucking weirdo.
Could you say that? I mean, Bambaataa and his what he stood, his stature on things was kind of like Professor X.
No,
that sort of thing.
No, what I'm going to tell you is, forget the persona and the way he dressed. Bambaataa's whole purpose was to get people out of gangs and doing positive things, which at the stage of the 70s, getting the black spades off the street, turning them into, mentors, musicians, starting these parties. So it was really an original thought that was supposed to be positive. And to think that he took people under his wing and did the shit that he did, whether they were, DJs or aspiring to be something in the early stages of the hip hop world. I mean, You'll never hear Jazzy J speak ill. You'll never hear, people who were really down from the beginning with him. But
Mellow Mel really wouldn't say much. He just kind of shrugged his shoulders.
Well, I think even
KRS, he always was.
Chuck D kind of separated the person.
Yes.
To the
Chuck
hip-hop.
recently said something, and it made sense to me, but I can't. So let's pivot to another musician, and that's Dave Mason from Traffic, co-founder of the group. Hey, listen. Traffic is a funky ass group, kind of that fusion style of jazz and funk and just really good stuff.
And there's one more death, and that is Spirit Airlines.
Yes, and I'm happy about this one.
Yeah.
If I could be happy about any death of an airline, Spirit turned into the worst shit on the planet. Now, I used to always take them into Newark because I lived downtown, so it was just as quick to get from Newark to the West Village than it was going through LaGuardia. So in the beginning, Spirit was a very good concept, and then they just turned into like charging you for everything. So fuck Spirit. I'm glad they never took JetBlue down with them in that merger, and JetBlue's right behind them. They're fucking up too.
JetBlue's. Oh, I thought you were gonna say JetBlue's gonna go under.
No. They were trying to merger with them.
Oh.
And it seems like JetBlue's doing the same things that Spirit used to do and charge you for
make a bigger shit sandwich.
Just
combine them
stupid
for
shit.
for a double-decker shit sandwich.
Yeah.
I read today that Uncle Luke, is trying to round up people to buy Spirit Airlines because Spirit Airlines is a Miami company.
And they're
what's he gonna recall it? Skywalker Airlines?
Well, it's funny you say, Soul Plane. He's trying to make it a black-owned airline and have a bunch of black entrepreneurs, pull together money and get them out of the grave, so to speak. Who knows if that's going to happen? Uncle Luke also wants to become a governor of Florida. I don't know if that's going to happen either.
He's running for Congress, right?
Yeah, well, look, you could run for Congress, but it doesn't necessarily make you a congressman. You know what I'm saying? Andre's not necessarily a boxer, although he looks like Don Flamenco. It just...
That's our takeaway tonight.
Yeah. Andre's Don Flamenco.
So,
Diss tracks. That's going to be cool. Next episode, it's going to be all tight up into one episode, or is it going to be
no? I'll tell you why.
Multiple-parter.
Because Dre is very finicky. If he gets too many tracks to do a mix, he has a conniption. So I think what we're going to do is, as opposed to having a much longer show, we're going to have a tight, cohesive episode and probably do another part, kind of like we did for this.
I like that.
And look, there's a lot of great diss tracks, and some we're not going to play. Look, if it's too obscure, we may not play it. Out of respect to Sean P, we're not playing the bitches. No one's trying to hear Roxanne Shantae's fucking diss tracks.
I am.
Although MC Light 10% diss will make an appearance.
That's dope.
All right.
It's dope.
So look, we don't have everything, but we do have the bangers. I mean, we have, and not only do we have the tracks, but we really go into detail of how these beefs even came about.
And we're weaving in those clips. That's kind of what it's about. Setting it up. It's like doing a special for like Vice. The Vice Network.
That's good.
You know what I mean? It's like you're kind of weaving and bobbing. And the funny thing is, we came up with this concept ages ago, and we're bringing it back full circle. So it's a nice reminiscence.
Just now getting to it.
We should have a version of the show where Roger does like an intro to each diss and like explains like the background
story.
It's like on a September night they were sitting around a campfire and Big Pun sat on Fat Joe's leg.
Have him be Forensic Files guy.
I think you guys are going to be surprised that a lot of the disses that came about in hip hop were fabricated. Not fabricated in the sense of like they were just
showmanship.
A lot of these were just created for the sheer fact that they wanted pub. They wanted to like get notoriety, and that goes for KRS-One attacking MC Shan.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
There's
a lot of this stuff that were like really, it's just created for. They had an agenda behind it, and of course there are some real diss tracks that, there wasn't Quick and MC8. There was a long beef, a long history there, going back from like, you know, the early 90s. So
ripping and blooding it.
Yeah. And a lot of these were, by the way, like misunderstandings that people took, you know? So we get really detailed with it. And I think not only do we have the commentary that's going to really add depth to it, but it's also, we have, sometimes you're going to hear what happened after the fact and you're going to be like, oh, wow. Like, you know, so it's a cool history of the diss records, you know, hip hop beef, if you will. And again, we're going to do several parts of that in the series.
Should be fun. All right, fellas, 185 in the books and
on the show.
There it is.
All right, folks, that wraps up episode 185. Next up is our diss episode, featuring some of the biggest beefs in hip-hop history. Plus, we'll be giving away a bunch of cool stuff. And remember, if you aren't already supporting your favorite podcast, join our Patreon now. Often imitated, never duplicated. Like never, ever, ever. This is Take It Personal Radio. Roger the announcer. Out.
Yeah!